Hi everyone, welcome back to the Node.js videos tutorial. So in the last video or lecture, we have learned about the package.json and package-log.json. What is the differences between both of them? So there is one more important topic which come under both of the file, which is the dependencies versus dev dependencies, right? So if you remember, when I have installed the Express server, one dependencies is added into the package.json. All right. So yeah, I'm going to more explore about these both of the thing concept dependencies versus dev dependencies. So I have written most of the things in my GitHub page. You can read from this page from top to bottom. And yeah, so I have already given an example of dependencies. Now I am also going to explain you about the dependencies. So generally dependencies, what happens, that is really required to run your applications for your local environment. Means dev dependencies is the kind of dependencies which is only required for your local development. It is not required for your higher environment like Intuit or production. All right. So so if we talk about the dependency category, so there are two kind of dependency in Node.js: dependencies, dev dependencies. So in a previous example, we have seen that we have installed the Express and it will be added the dependencies as a Express in a package.json. Why is Express as a dependency? Because your app need Express to run. It is the mandatory uh, package to run your application, because if you are not install this, your application will not work. It will be break. Okay, means it is completely mandatory for running your application. On the other hand, step 3, I am using another package which is a Nodemon, right? So I will install using this command npm install nodemon hyphen hyphen save dev. It is the dev dependency, right? It is not mandatory, as I said, for running your application on a higher environment, but for local environment you can use. So what is a nodemon? Yeah, so here you can see nodemon automatically restart your server when you change the code. It is used only during the development. It is not required on the production. Okay, so you can read more about it, and let's see these things into the action. So for this, let me tell you the scenario where nodemon is used. So if you remember, I have created one app.js file, right? And I'm going to create another file, this time uh, using nodemon app.js, right? So this is a file and I am console.log and let's say hello world. All right, and I am going to run this file. So it is under the node, so I can write control c node mon app.js. So once I press this command, you can see the hello world, right? But if I change here, let's say app is running by node, right? I have saved, but here you can see that latest output is not visible to you, right? Until unless you will press same command again, your output will not be reflect, right? Right, but the solution for this problem is the nodepad, right? So let me go to the GitHub page and copy this and going to install this. You can just copy and install like this. I will showcase you the differences here. It may take few seconds to install. Yeah, so now you can see that Nodemon dependency has been installed. If I go to the package.json, right? So there are two type of dependency, that is Express. It is mandatory for our application, and this is a dev dependency. It is just used for local development. It is not required for your higher environment. Now we will see the difference. Okay, so first let me try to run our application using Nodemon. Okay, so Nodemon, let me try. Not sure it will work or not. Nodemon, Nodemon app.js. So it seems we are getting some error here. Not sure what is the error, and let me see here. Okay, so nodemon is not recognized. Okay, let me check in a background. Just a second. All right, I have resolved the issue. So when I was trying to nodemon directly nodemon.app.js, it is not running on my machine due to some issue. I think environment variable is not set. But what I have done, I have added nodemon. All right, let me clear for some time. CLS. So what I have added, if you remember, last time I have added node file name.js, right? But this time I have converted to the nodemon. So now let me run this npm start. All right. So here you can see that it is running now, and you can see that app is running by nodemon. Once, what is the benefit of nodemon? So whenever you make any changes, like now welcome. All right, control save. Here you will see that the latest output is visible to you. So it is very beneficial for the local development because you do not need to run same command again and again. This will be handled by the nodemon. All right, but if you are on a production, you just need to run once a thing node and app.js, but for local development you can see this thing. So in this video we have learned two things. What is the difference between dependencies versus dev dependencies? Right, dependencies is the mandatory kind of things for your applications, while dev dependency is not mandatory, it is just for your local development. And we have also learned about a package, which is the nodemon package, right, which enables you to avoid the avoid a command to run your application again and again. So whenever you make any change, it will automatically reflect using the nodemon. And under the start script you can add similar which we have added, like node app file name.js and same nodemon file.js. So that's all for this video. If you like such kind of videos, please subscribe, comment and like. Thank you.